welcome. Our third time.
Take 3. Bourbon bite-sized learning.
Third time's a charm.
Hey, it is the third month of the year.
It is the third month of the year, yes. And we're going to...
3 is a magic number. I'm sorry. We're a little nervous now.
Oh, gosh. Y'all, technology. Okay, so if you can see us, please make a comment and let us know that you're watching with us. We appreciate you being patient as we get all of our kinks sorted out. So, chicken Caesar pasta, that's what we're going to make today.
And I will tell you it's worth it, okay? This one's worth it. So hang in there.
It is a really great, if you love Caesar salad, you're going to love this recipe. We have pre-cooked a couple of our ingredients. So we have our pasta that is already hanging out here, cooling. And then we have already pre-cooked our chicken. Okay, so those two things have already kind of done. And then we're just going to put this recipe together. It's super quick. We are using whole wheat pasta in ours. This is just some penne pasta. If you look at the picture of the recipe somewhere, it does show some smaller pasta noodles. So if you can't find a small whole wheat, you can just use whatever whole wheat or maybe just whatever pasta you have available to you. Okay? Whole wheat's just going to add additional fiber to this recipe.
Whole wheat is great for the diet. It's just a little bit hard to find in pairs, so we have to go with what we can find. We adapt. We're flexible.
That's right. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we've already done, we've boiled our pasta. We have rinsed it in cold water, and now we have left it sitting in this bowl to dry out some. Since we are making it part of a salad, you don't want to roll pasta going in there. Okay. The next thing we've done, we've cooked our chicken in a tablespoon of oil until it reached an internal temperature of 165 degrees.
Use your thermometer.
Yeah. Use your meat thermometer to make sure, right? We don't want anybody getting sick over undercooked chicken. Okay. So the next thing we need to do is go on and chop our chicken up into bite-sized pieces. So I'm going to do that.
This salad, when you get it all put together, it's going to contain food from all the 4 food groups. So it's kind of a one-shot deal, a meal in one bowl, which we all like those, especially on the run and especially at lunchtime. So I don't know if anybody out there is cooking along with us today, if anybody picked up their calendars and got their ingredients ready, but we'd love for you to do that, and we'd love for you to share your experience to see how much you like the recipes. That being said, the recipe that we prepared last month had cloves, wasn't it?
Celery seed.
Celery seed. And we, everybody try them out, see what you like. We didn't particularly like all that much celery seed in there, and we've heard since then to remove the celery seed. So we have good taste.
Yeah.
So you might want to make that note on your calendar as well. It was like 2 tablespoons. It was a little bit too much. So
you can just at that.
We can finish here. Each portion of this salad is going to contain 1 grain serving, which is about 2 ounces of protein. And then 1/4 cup of lettuce. You'll have a half a serving and about a cup of Parmesan cheese. And who doesn't like cheese? Okay.
So add a fruit on the side of this, and you've got all 5 food groups going on your meal, which is very good for you. So you're getting lots of nutrients from all the different areas.
Especially the season we're coming into, adding a fresh fruit on there. I think strawberries on the side would be great for this. So, or blueberries, whatever. Okay, just your personal choice and maybe what's in season.
Yeah.
Fresh fruits are awesome.
So look at that. Doesn't that look so good already? Okay. So what we're going to do now is, in a large bowl, I'm going to mix my pasta. So this is 8 ounces of pasta, okay, in my bowl. And then I'm going to mix my chicken. Chicken in there. And then I'm going to add my croutons and give it a little crunch. Okay. Then I'm going to add my lettuce and my Parmesan cheese. So this is just a romaine head chopped up. And then cheese. Then I'm going to go on and mix this up. Since I have gloves on, I'm just going to use my hands and get in there and make sure I've got everything mixed up really well.
I didn't recommend if you're taking this for like picnics or potlucks that you put the lettuce in last. You can do it out of your personal preference, but the recipe, I'm not even sure it's on the recipe, maybe it's on a recommendation that we received on putting the lettuce in last and maybe the croutons. And you know, anytime you're making a salad, the croutons absorb the moisture. So that would be a good idea.
That's it, right? Ready to roll with that. Yeah, and if you were building this at home, you could maybe even leave all the ingredients separate and let each family member kind of go through. And then when you're going to store it, if there's leftovers, you won't have to worry about it getting soggy or anything. You can kind of keep it separate. But if you have a big family, this would be perfect because this does make quite a bit. All right. So the best part about this is we're not going to use store-bought dressing. You're actually going to make our very own dressing. You can make your own dressing at home. You get to actually control what goes in it versus lots of additives that sometimes get put in store-bought dressings. So we've got a few ingredients here. We've got garlic powder. So yes, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. We're going to add in some Dijon mustard. It's a little Dijon. I apologize, Kay. I did not get a utensil for that.
The measuring spoon that we use to measure. So perfect. Don't dirty any more dishes than you have to.
Nope. And then we're going to add in a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. And then we're going to add in some lemon juice. Okay, and then we're going to whisk these together. Give those a whisk. And then slowly, that's more in there. I love Dijon mustard. Don't want to waste it. Very flavorful. Mustard's great to make dressing with. Okay. So whisk that together. And then now I'm going to get Kay to slowly pour in our olive oil, and then I'm just going to whisk that while she pours that again. Maybe. We'll see. So this will actually have a little leftovers, and we'll need about a cup of this dressing for our recipe today. So you're going to have about 1/2 cup left over. It'll be a great topping for sandwiches, or for cooked vegetables like broccoli.
The reason you pour this in slowly is because oil doesn't mix with other liquids. But if you do a little bit at a time, there you go. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it mixed.
Hopefully so. Little turn. Okay, so next we're going to add in the mayonnaise. So we have 3/4 cup of light, low-fat mayonnaise. I remember to give you put a spoon in that one. It's a little hard to get out of the container. All right, it's got our mayonnaise, and then we're going to add in some Parmesan cheese to this dressing.
That gloved finger was in the Dijon, so that's all right.
That's okay. All right.
And what next?
The Parmesan cheese.
Ooh, we can always add even more of that if you want.
All right. Now we're going to whisk this together until all of that is combined together. This smells.
That looks good.
Amazing. I see why they say you can put it on sandwiches because it is a really a kind of a thick dressing.
It's like the consistency of tartar sauce or relish dip.
If you have kids at home, this would be a great thing for them to do. They can help you pour it in and help whisk. All right. So our last step is adding in our pepper. We'll give that another quick stir. And our dressing is ready to go. That looks so good. I hope that you all can see that dressing on the screen. With the glare, it may be kind of hard, but it just smells wonderful.
At this point, it's when you make a decision on how you're serving it. If you're serving it and you're for a large group and you're pretty sure that it'll all be used during that one setting, I would go ahead and dress my salad. That way you don't have one person using all the salad that's at the beginning of the line in a buffet. But if it's like for a family of 4, you would probably keep it to the side and each person could dress their own salad.
Yeah, absolutely. And this lasts in the refrigerator for about 3 to 4 days. So you can cover it and put in the leftovers in the fridge and keep it for a few days. So just make sure you cover it really well. Okay, do you want to go on and plate some up and
Sure.
see what this looks
Plate
like?
some for Kay.
Oh, make a great lunch for today. So make sure we get a little bit of everything when we're plating this up. That's just a serving size of this, I wonder. Doesn't that look amazing? So a serving size is about 1 cup of the mixture.
And again, even if you want to serve it, like if you were serving this at a luncheon or something, you might just put a dollop of it on the side, because some people prefer dipping their lettuce or their salad into. So you could do it that way.
Yeah. Doesn't that look so good? I cannot wait to dive into this. I was really happy about this recipe because I love a good Caesar salad. And so this just kind of umps it up a little bit and adds a little bit more nutrition and a little bit more fillingness to it with the addition of the grilled chicken and the whole wheat pasta. So
I think you'll enjoy this one.
yes, I think you will too. Let us know if you try it. We will post the recipe. I think it is posted on my the Bourbon County Nutrition Education Program Facebook page. So the recipe is posted there. You can do it. If you've not stopped and picked out one of our 2021 nutrition calendars, make sure that you stop out at the extension office at 603 Millersburg Road and pick up one of those.
This recipe was in this month's newsletter as well. If you received my newsletter, that recipe was there. So you'll have your own copy. But get the calendar. It's got all kinds of additional information in the back too. So
it does. It has lots of great recipes. And then you can just continue cooking along with us for the Bourbon Bite-Size Learning Series. So remember, the first Friday of every month at noon-ish.
Technical difficulties, but just be patient with us. We'll be there as soon as we can.
we will visit with you. So thank you for joining in with us today, and I hope you guys have a great day.
Come back and see us next month.